Marie Curie, the woman who redefined science and changed the world forever. She was a woman who defied all odds, shattered societal expectations, and made an indelible mark on the world of science. Her name, Marie Curie, resonates across the globe as a symbol of brilliance, perseverance, and innovation. But her journey wasn't one of privilege or ease. It was a path filled with challenges, loss, and personal sacrifices that few could imagine. Marie Curie was more than just a scientist. She was a revolutionary force who changed the way we understand the world around us. And her story, one of relentless determination, has inspired generations of women to pursue careers in fields once closed to them. Born on November 7, 1867 in Warsaw, Poland, Maria Skłodowska, later known as Marie Curie, came into a world full of hardship. Her early life was shaped by loss and struggle. Her mother, a teacher, passed away when she was just a child, leaving a profound emptiness in her heart. And with Poland under Russian control, her family faced both political and economic struggles. But even in the face of adversity, Marie's love for learning was unshakable. Her father, a teacher of mathematics and physics, instilled in her a deep curiosity about the world. And though higher education was not an option for women in Poland at the time, Marie was determined to pursue her dreams. She joined a secret society of students where she would receive an underground education. It was clear from a young age that her intellect was boundless, but it was in Paris at the University of Paris, better known as the Sorbonne, where Marie's journey truly began. Leaving behind her home and family, she moved to Paris in 1891 to study physics and mathematics. It was here, amid the bustling streets of Paris, that the young Polish woman began to carve out her place in a world that didn't believe women belonged in science. Marie's work was about to take a dramatic turn that would forever change the course of history. In 1894, she met a fellow scientist, Marie Curie. The two quickly became collaborators, united by their shared passion for science and their common interest in the emerging field of radioactivity. Together, they made one of the most important discoveries in modern science: the existence of two new elements, polonium and radium. This discovery revolutionized our understanding of atoms and radiation. For their groundbreaking work, Marie and Pierre were awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1903, alongside Henri Becquerel, for the discovery of radioactivity. But Marie was not content with just one victory. Her passion and curiosity drove her further. In 1911, she was awarded a second Nobel Prize, this time in chemistry, for her discovery of radium and polonium, making her the first and only woman to ever receive two Nobel Prizes in two different scientific fields. Despite the accolades and fame, Marie's life was far from easy. She faced fierce opposition simply because of her gender. At the time, women were largely excluded from the scientific community, and many of her colleagues didn't take her seriously. Her work was often dismissed and her achievements overshadowed by her male counterparts. Yet Marie remained undeterred. Her personal life also brought heartache. In 1906, tragedy struck when Pierre, her beloved husband, was killed in a sudden accident. Marie was left not only to mourn the loss of a loving partner, but also to carry on their shared scientific work alone. The burden of grief was immense, but her commitment to their work never wavered. Following Pierre's death, Marie became the first woman to ever teach at the Sorbonne. She defied societal expectations again and again, proving that women had a place in the highest levels of academia. She not only survived tragedy, she thrived, becoming a beacon of inspiration for women who dreamed of careers in science. Marie Curie's contributions were not limited to her discoveries in physics and chemistry. During World War I, she realized that her knowledge of radioactivity could be used to help the war effort. At the time, many soldiers were dying on the battlefield from injuries that could have been treated more effectively if doctors had better diagnostic tools. Marie saw a need for mobile X-ray machines to quickly assess injuries and locate shrapnel inside the bodies of soldiers. Without hesitation, she set up a network of mobile radiology units, driving them to the front lines of battle. She even trained medical personnel to operate the equipment, and through her efforts, many lives were saved. Her work during the war, showed the world the practical and life-saving applications of her scientific discoveries. Marie Curie's later life was marked by health complications related to her prolonged exposure to radiation, a risk that was not fully understood during her time. Her work with radioactive materials, including radium and polonium, led to her suffering from aplastic anemia, a condition in which the bone marrow fails to produce enough blood cells. Marie Curie passed away on July 4, 1934, at the age of 66. Her death was a direct result of the radiation exposure she had endured throughout her career, a stark reminder of the dangers of early scientific exploration. Her passing marked the end of a remarkable life, one that had left an indelible mark on both science and society. Her death, while tragic, did not diminish her legacy. Marie Curie's contributions continue to influence modern science and medicine, and her pioneering spirit remains an inspiration to future generations of scientists, especially women in STEM. Education is power. It is the key to unlocking potential, breaking down barriers, and transforming societies. When women are educated, entire communities and nations change. This Women's Month, we honor the incredible women who, through their intelligence, perseverance, and vision, reshaped the world and paved the way for future generations of women. From the first woman to build a university in Morocco, to Marie Curie, the first woman to receive not one but 2 Nobel Prizes, we remember these women not just for their accomplishments, but for the lives they changed. Imagine a time when women were told they had no place in academia, where their intellect was disregarded and their dreams suppressed. Now, imagine a woman who challenged that narrative and created a legacy that would change an entire nation. In Morocco, Fatima Alfiri stands as a beacon of vision and empowerment. In 859 AD, against all odds, she founded the University of Al-Qarawiyyin in Fez, Morocco. This remarkable woman not only helped establish one of the world's oldest universities, but she did so at a time when women had limited access to education. Fatima Alfihri's determination to educate others, regardless of gender, helped ignite the flame of knowledge that would burn brightly for generations to come. Her story is a powerful reminder that when you educate a woman, you uplift an entire community. Through her courage, Fatima Alfiri built a foundation of learning that still thrives today. Her relentless pursuit of knowledge changed the world. Her discoveries laid the foundation for modern medicine, specifically in cancer treatment. But her achievements were not without sacrifice. Marie Curie's research exposed her to radiation, a danger not fully understood at the time, and ultimately led to her death at 66. Yet her legacy continues to inspire generations of women and scientists, proving that education and determination can change the world. What do Fatima Alfiri and Marie Curie have in common? They both understood the transformative power of education. They both saw that when you invest in a woman's education, you are investing in the future of society itself. Fatima Alfiri's university in Morocco and Marie Curie's groundbreaking discoveries show us that education is not just about individual achievement. It's about lifting others up, creating spaces where people, regardless of gender, can realize their potential and contribute to the greater good. In each of these women's stories, there is a common thread. Education is the key to changing not just one life, but many. When you educate a woman, you change families, communities, and entire societies. This Women's Month, we remember these women, not just for their incredible achievements, but for their belief that knowledge can change the world. From Fatima Alfiri, who built a university in Morocco to uplift her people, to Marie Curie, who shattered barriers in science and medicine, they show us what is possible when women are empowered through education. So let us honor them, and every woman who seeks to change the world with her knowledge, her courage, and her voice. Because when we educate women, we don't just change individuals, we change the course of history. We hope this story has inspired you to see the power of education and the incredible impact women have had on our world. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more powerful stories like this. Let's continue celebrating the amazing women throughout history who shaped our present and will continue to inspire the future. Stay tuned for more stories, more inspiration, and more incredible women you should know about this Women's Month. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep empowering others.